Get Real, a nonprofit organization, is launching a new campaign to fight LGBTQ plus discrimination and bullying in Ontario schools. It's called LGBTQR codes, and it uses colorful T-shirts and QR technology to share resources and real stories from students from across the province. Joining us now this morning is Chris Studer, the executive director of the Get Real movement. We also have Anton Mitchener, a grade 11 student, in the school where the campaign is being launched. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks so much for having us.
So let's start first about what this program is. How are QR codes coming into work with this? Chris, can you explain?
Yes, absolutely. So this is a really fun, innovative campaign that uses education as a means of, promoting support for students. So we thought it was really cool that, the shirts are very colorful, they're fun to use, especially for working with youth. Education's got to be accessible and it's got to be creative and really cool. And so basically you scan the shirt, it leads to an amazing website full of, like you said, resources, student stories, and a place for students to ask questions, write comments. It's open for parents, teachers, there's amazing resources. And it's definitely something that's not finished is really important. This is something that we hope will evolve over time as more and more students and more parents and teachers engage with it.
We're showing a sampling on our screen right now of the kind of things that people can see if they scan the QR codes.
Yep.
Anton, for you, why is this information important to get out to students in the school, and why do you want to see this program happening?
Well, I mean, for me and a lot of people in high school, it's really good for LGBTQ plus inclusive spaces. It really shares information that maybe not all LGBTQ plus and allies might have on the daily basis. So I think it's really important and helpful to build an inclusive space for all LGBTQ youth and allies as well. And
Chris, why did the Get Real campaign start? Why did you want to create this space?
Well, Get Real started as a university program back at Western, and it started just from very honest experiences interacting with our first years, welcoming them to the university. And we found that sharing stories and really opening up and being a bit vulnerable was a great way of talking about discrimination and building an inclusive campus. And so we thought, could this program be brought into a high school or middle school setting? And that's what Get Real's become. So we speak all across Canada, 250,000 students. And this program, this QR code campaign is definitely like the next iteration. It's very tech savvy, it's very 2019, and it's very collaborative, which is really important to us. All through this process has been really just listening to what students want, listening to what teachers want, what parents want, and really just kind of reacting and now providing a really awesome educational resource that everyone can access.
You said some keywords, evolution,
yep.
Listening, really kind of being in touch with the youth who are impacted by this. Anton, you're part of an after-school group.
Yes.
What has the response been from the other students that you've talked to?
I think that a lot of students that are part of the after-school program at Get Real and students who want to join it, it's really about having a safe space to share and talk about certain issues at hand and certain subjects that maybe they don't feel comfortable about talking in school or at home. And it's just really about creating that safe space for this LGBTQ youth and allies, and also being more informed about these things. And this is why the QR code is really helpful with our movement.
Anton, Chris, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, it's a really cool project.
Thank you.